Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neeley Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neeley family. Check them out online at neeleyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss a bourbon space so cool it doesn't even seem real, and I am in that Mirage right now. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Matt Modica, Lenny Eckstein, and Joe Ferreira.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hey everybody.
Howdy.
Hey-oh. So yeah, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to be talking about Royce's office. Becca may give us a little tour of that. That'll be nice. And I don't know if she can. Can you move your computer around to give us a tour later?
Yeah, I could probably walk you guys around.
All right, well, walk us around. And yeah. So we'll that'll be a nice little thing for us, and we can explain things as we go for the audience. And maybe we'll see if we can release that part of the video on YouTube if the Neeleys will allow us. We'll talk about that later, though. For right now, Matt said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Yep. So since Lenny's here, we're going to talk about sandwiches.
Okay.
So
sandwiches.
So Linda and I recently went to the Subway and
Subway.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I know.
You guys love your big chains. I'll tell you what. There's nothing the Monicas love more than eating. Man, oh man. Oh, we're going.
Let's hear what he has to say, Steve.
Oh, I'm just these people. My God. Okay, go on. Subway.
All right. Anyhow, so they're making the sandwiches, and Linda says, "Oh, I want a little bit of mayo, and I want a little, I don't know, some other sauce." And so the person behind the counter just squirts almost like half the bottle, it seems like, of mayo on the dang sandwich.
That sounds great.
And so I'm just like, oh gosh. And so anyway, what is your choice? Would you rather have a ton of a sauce on a sandwich, or would you rather have light on the sauce? And if so, what is that sauce?
Oh.
Okay.
I know how Steve feels.
How do I?
No mayo, at least.
No mayo for sure. That's vile. I would go light on the sauce. I guess it depends on the sandwich.
I knew it.
I don't really. Yeah, I'm light on the sauce. I mean, I like a spicy mustard. If just when you're just speaking in general, I think
brown.
Like a brown mustard, yes, yeah.
Gulden's, perchance.
It has to have a little horseradish in there. I like the spicy stuff. So
Gulden's spicy brown, perchance.
Okay, sounds good to me. Yes, I've had that. So yeah, sure. So that's what I would do.
I knew you were a sauceless freak.
Why? What? You want all that stuff dripping down in that?
I knew you were a sauceless weirdo. I mean,
Steve, to your defense, you can't have that in your beard.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it.
It does.
That being said, mayonnaise would hide pretty well in your beard.
My beard is a nice snow white at this point, and if I drop something in there, it'll stain.
Mustard would stain your beard, so maybe you should change to mayonnaise.
Oh no, God!
Steve,
mayo
what's that word stuff in your beard?
Oh no, I can't. I would just go with nothing. If it's like you got to cut the mustard out, then just nothing. I'll just pass. Yeah.
God dang.
Lenny, what sandwich you'll eat an upscale sandwich, whatever you consider that.
That's
to be.
true.
So what type of sauce would you like?
If I
on
had
your
some more
upscale
time, I
sandwich?
could probably come up with a few, but off the cuff and dealing with the subject matter of mayo, I could go for a lobster roll, heavy on the mayo.
Okay.
That's an option. I would even, slum it with a tuna melt, also heavy on the mayo. What else? I don't know. Oh, maybe a banh mi. I would do that.
A banh mi. Okay.
Yeah,
Of course.
We all
I'm
are there.
running-
Yeah.
Well, I love listening to Lenny talk about fucking sandwiches. There's
Right,
just
yeah.
nothing that makes me happier.
If I took you to Joya's Deli in St. Louis and got you one of the salami sandwiches, because it's not like hard salami like you get at the grocery store. It's its own thing. It's steamed where it's like super soft. It's fantastic. It's one of a kind, man.
Yeah.
Would you
I
eat
wouldn't
that,
fuck
Lenny?
with it.
Oh, you don't eat meat, so never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I would
Doesn't apply.
under the context of like if I'm doing like a whiskey pairing event and something comes from intention by a chef who's like, I made this to pair with yours. I'm eating whatever they put in front of me. In fact, I went to an event and a known chef in Denver was like, I paired this bison tongue pastrami sandwich with your whiskey. I was like, okay, here we go.
Here we go. I respect
And,
that though.
it was
I
pretty solid, yeah.
respect it because yeah. You're not letting this stuff control you. You're controlling it. You don't want to eat
I
meat for
control
the most part, but from time to time, if there's an event and you want to experience like you're having the people at the event experience. I think that's admirable, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Joe, how about you? Where are you
It's-
standing with sauces?
Spicy mustard. I don't like mayonnaise either.
Right. Well, there you go. Joe's good thinking. He knows what he's doing.
And then every now and then I make my own condiment. I fry up a lot of onions,
Okay.
add a little bit of ketchup, add a lot of mustard.
Okay.
It may sound weird, and then I stick it in a blender.
Okay.
And then it's got that little bit of the tang you get from ketchup, but it's mostly got
It
the
might
mustard
actually
flavor.
work. It might actually work.
People
caught
forget.
I've had people ask me to make it for them.
I
They
know.
pay me.
I initially was repulsed by this idea, and then you started explaining. I was like, this don't sound too bad, actually.
Listen, people forget that you can make your own salad dressing and your own condiments.
Right.
Yeah.
My mom, I have a recipe for a fantastic salad dressing. It is so good. And it's just a bunch of condiments mixed together with like vinegar and sugar. And it is like the best fucking sauce ever. It's such a good dressing. We put it on, like we had a specific salad we put it on. Fuck, it's so good.
Okay.
You just make your own stuff.
All right. Joe's got us. We're thinking about it now. So, yeah. We initially shamed him, but then we came around. So.
Ha!
He got us to be believers. Becca, did you touch base
I'm
on
a sauce fiend, man. I'm a dry ass fucking sandwich. Like, get the fuck out of my house. I
No
don't-
sauces.
If it was either overly sauced or no sauce at all, I'm taking overly sauced. And I do like mayo because mayo is in fact good. And
No,
you're
it's not.
fucking weirdos who think
No,
that
it's not.
mayo's not good.
It's disgusting.
What a weird thing to think. Like mayo's delicious. Chipotle, like Chipotle ranch, Chipotle whatever. Like ranch is good. Mustard's good. Like everything is fucking good. Like I would rather be oversauced any fucking day. I used to when Subway was cool. They used to have their
What was that?
well Subway got rid of their sweet onion sweet onion sauce that they had.
Oh, yeah.
Before Jared.
And now they just have
No,
they
that
have a
definitely didn't make him
teriyaki
cool.
sauce.
Yeah, having Jared involved.
Well, they used to have a sweet onion sauce, and they got rid of it. Now they
Got
just have
rid of it.
teriyaki, which the teriyaki sauce is not good. The sweet onion sauce was good.
Well,
And
that
I
was
would
a
get a
mistake.
sandwich, and I would just be like, I'd be like, sweet onion sauce, and they put it on. I go, no, I want you to drench it till it like is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, I think Becca's of the right age. One time I was at a restaurant and the waitress was serving us, and she's like, "How much do you want on that?" Because she's like, "I'm a sauce girl. You know how sauce girls are. We like a lot of sauce." I was like, "What the hell?" So I start googling sauce girl, and it's like a thing. And Becca would be about the age of this waitress. And so Becca's a sauce girl.
Saucier
You
the
should
better.
start
Whatever
calling
that is,
yourself
they
a sauce
identify.
boy.
There's no sauce boys.
Saucier.
It's only sauce girls.
If it's fucking dry,
There's no sauce boys.
A dry ass sandwich? That is like actually
That's a sauce
like
girl.
that's one
Someone
of the
who
7
identifies
layers
as
of
a
hell.
Sauce girl.
That is one of the 7 layers of hell. Just a dry ass sandwich, and you're just like you can't even fucking like eat it because it's just fucking dry.
Yeah.
Give me sauce.
All right. Well, I'm going to take you to Joyous, and we'll see what you think. All right, Matt. You asked the question. You never know when you're going to find a winner in these questions.
He's going to be anti-sauce. I know it.
Oh
Nope,
yeah.
no, I'm light on the sauce too.
Well, he's eating at Subway for
unless
Christ's sakes. He's got to have sauce on here.
Unless it's barbecue. So barbecue, I'd say it's, and Steve's going to make fun of me for my number 2 in barbecue, but number 1 is Sweet Baby Ray's. And then number 2
Basically just sugar.
Pretty much, that's all it is. And then the other sugar one is McDonald's barbecue sauce.
Oh, wow.
For whatever reason, like, I don't know why.
Have you ever eaten at a restaurant that's not like a mega chain?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
A couple times.
On the sandwich shop front, Vivola Deli, actually, up off a page in St. Louis.
okay. That would be
Mega
nice.
chains
Small
are a
family
mega chain
deli.
for a reason, Steve.
Yeah, because they suck.
They got it figured the fuck out.
No, they suck. I hate mega chains.
You know what? You want to know what pisses me the fuck off too? Wendy's just got rid of their fucking sweet and sour sauce.
Really?
Now they don't have their regular sweet and sour. They switched it to some fucking bullshit. Like, they're like, well, we don't have sweet and sour, but we have this other, like, random one that's not actually sweet and sour. It's a new type of sauce that we've fucking created. Why? We've had the
Ordered
same
from
sweet and
Wendy's
sour
for over
sauce
35 years.
forever. Why would you change something that is perfect to something that is not perfect?
Who knows?
They
They're
lost
idiots.
my square burgers.
Yeah. They I don't know. Becca's defending them, but you temper your expectations when you walk into those places. That's the funny thing.
Well, because it's always, here's the thing. It's always the same thing everywhere you go. And then they change it and like you get nostalgia about it. It's like, I remember eating it like this, like when I was a kid, whatever. I like it. Is it the best thing ever? No.
I'm going to say they changed it because
good?
nobody liked it. Like, people weren't buying it, so they're like,
I
this is
love Wendy's sweet and sour. And I
There's,
think that
there's some
Wendy's,
sauce girl in Minot that likes it.
and there's tons of fucking sauce girls everywhere.
But my point being is, Matt goes to all these chain things, and you just table your expectations. Now, if someone has a bad experience at a small business like Lenny owns, or Becca owns, or I own, they'll never come in there again. If they walk in and they'll be like, man, I walked in there and they didn't greet me, or what, fuck them, and then they go online and blast us. But I'll tell you what, McDonald's fucks you over 100 times. Guess what? 101 will be next week because you're still going to go there and get fucked through the drive-through.
They're an abusive boyfriend is what they are.
Yeah. They just keep going back to them. Chili sucked tonight. Well, that's okay. We'll go back next week and we'll get the loaded nachos or whatever the fuck
I'm
it is.
never
that
going
they
back to
fucking-
Chili's.
Oh, don't get Matt going. He loves Chili's. Jesus Christ.
Chili's is
That's
not.
where he goes on anniversary dinner.
I've
hold on.
never been to Chili's.
I have never in my
Chili's.
life had a good meal at Chili's, and
No, it sucks.
the only reason I've ever had to eat there is because it was the only thing left open in a fucking like
Right.
airport,
That
or
happened
the
to me.
only thing in an
Yeah.
airport. And so
Yeah.
I've been like, I guess I'll have to go to Chili's because I have to eat.
And
some
then you
food.
go there and it's
and it's
fucking
the
terrible.
worst food every time I go.
Their salsa
I
and
have
chips are good,
never
though.
had good food at Chili's.
Chili sucks.
Their chips and salsa are good.
No, they're not. They're all suck. It sucks. It's terrible. I don't care.
I just
don't
feel
care that
bad
there's
when
there's
when
a
he says
Chili's
that.
revival
It
right
breaks
now.
my heart because there's good restaurants around there that are small mom and pops, family owned, that have actual good chips and salsa or whatever he's looking for. And he's not eating that shit because he's going to Chili's. He's like, this is good. Here's his benchmark is here. And he's like, oh my God.
Chili sucks.
Chili's just blows me away.
Make
'cause
it sound like I go to Chili's every day.
yeah, I guess the only other thing is like Taco Bell or so. I don't
I
know
feel like I
what
have to
it's-
defend myself now. Like, no, I don't.
Just stay quiet, Matt. That's
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
key
doing.
just
usually
let it
to
pass. Just let it
shut
blow
up.
through.
Public
It's like a tornado.
relations
You're not going
stuff.
to stop it. You just
Stay
let it go
quiet.
through and get out of the way. Hope the damage isn't too bad. Is what you hope.
but Chili's is not good, and I don't care what anybody says.
I know. I get
It's like
you.
the crown
Chili's can
royal of bourbon.
Chili's can send me a personal message right now, and I'd be like, "It's not good." And they're like, "No, like we're actually pretty." No, you're not, because I've never once been like, "Wow, you know what? This time Chili's really blew me out of the water." Like, there's never once been a time that I was like, "Wow, that Chili's really fucking hit the spot." I like literally like ate it, had like 3 bites, and I'm like, "This is the worst food ever," and I'm just eating this because I feel like I'm in
It's the only restaurant open in the airport.
it's literally prison every time. And I'm like, if this is what they serve in prison, yeah, that checks out. Because it is like they're like the driest wings. Like everything is just like, ugh.
They're a mess.
Not good.
People like them.
Apparently so. I don't get it. But
I don't get it either.
they like the big fat mozzarella sticks.
I guess that's what gets them. I don't know. Maybe it's just
And the margaritas.
jingle.
Those are, I think, the only two things that are actually possibly good. I don't know because I've never enjoyed either of those. But
Yeah. So there you go. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Lenny. Lenny, what do you got?
Seeing as though we're getting close to the holidays, I've got some Stranahan's Ambu Rana finish.
Okay. Understated, but it was there. We heard it, so you have the lead. We'll let Joe go next because he hasn't been producing cork pops at all.
I have a bottle of Chili's bourbon. All right. Actually,
they probably have one.
Albert T. Lee. Here we go.
Nothing.
I gotta get a new mic.
I've got Old 55. Let's see what we got here. It was weak, but it's enough to take
Took
the
you
lead.
a while too.
It took me a while. It was like doing a safe
It's
cracking. It was like turn to the left 23, then back to the right to 18, and then
I thought there was a bomb that was going to go off at any second there.
Yeah, so that was not good, but it is the lead. We'll see what happens. Matt, you're next.
This is a Deer Hammer single malt, older one, batch 12.
All right, batch 12.
Whoa!
That was explosive. So that's the lead.
An actual bomb went off.
That was good, Becca. You've got to beat that. That's the benchmark now.
This is a well-loved bottle of, let's see here. I've got some Leopold Brothers 3-chamber rye whiskey, and I'm popping this because our 3-chamber still, it's just a couple weeks out before it gets here, so.
Yeah. Okay, Basie, but they're going to be nowhere near enough to that explosive one Matt had. So Matt needed a win after the Chili's talk, so congrats, Matt.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about Royce's office, where Becca's sitting right now, and what makes it so cool. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neeley Family Distillery. Royce Neeley is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neeley Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neeley arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neeley and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neeley Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeeleyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Hi, Hi, this is Rick Brenner, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Shouldn't it be the legend?
Maybe.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Royce's office.
Yes, we are. So Royce, it took a while to get it going. You know, they had the house and they built out some certain things and all that. And so it didn't happen instantly, like soon as they moved into the house or anything. The office, because it's kind of, a nice to have when you want to get the things done that you're going to use, the kitchen and the bedrooms and all that kind of stuff. So that was done first, and then they start work on the office. And it turned out unbelievable. So, Becca, tell us a little bit about what's in the office. What makes this thing up here?
The office, God. When I drew out the plans for the house, this was it was originally going to be just a bar hangout kind of area. It's kind of what I drew up for this spot. Yeah. And funny enough, I was like, well, Royce will never spend the money to make this spot cool. And it was really the last thing on the list of stuff to get done. And Royce, Steve, I'm sure you remember, and when that podcasted with me when I was downstairs,
yep.
Royce was like, I'll just have my office downstairs. And I was like, this is not going to work.
Right. He had like a table by one of the windows.
It was ruining the vibe down there because Royce would be like sitting there working and I'm like trying to watch TV or I'm trying to cook. And it was really ruining the vibe of the entire house, having his office down there. And so I put in his head, I said, we could turn that space upstairs that we're going to have as like a bar area into your office and still do the bar kind of area up there and just kind of make it cool. And I had kind of shown him some ideas and then he hit the ground running with that. And he really did. Because I don't think he ever really thought about it until I was like, it could be like your own space and you can when we have accountants over or bankers, whatever, I'm like, they can just cut because we have an outside door or not outside, but it goes into our garage. I said, then you can just have people come up there. You've got your own bathroom. It could be your own secluded space for doing things. And then he was really started thinking about it and he was like, no, that's really what I want to do. And so he really
opened up the budget when it became Royce's.
Oh, yeah, exactly. When it became the office,
funds were released.
Budget did not even exist anymore when it turned into
unlimited.
Turned into the sandwich room.
Yeah, it turned into whatever the cost, it's gonna work.
Right.
And so in here we've got there's all the walls are brick, and when I say that. Each one it's thin brick, but each one was laid by hand, which I think is pretty cool. But all thin brick in here, which I think is awesome. It was a
tin ceiling.
Yeah, tin ceiling in here. But it was a fucking mess putting all that brick on the walls. That was a complete nightmare. Even all these, all the storage, all the
built-in
shelves,
both sides.
The shelves are really awesome.
Full length of the room.
They did not come with the lights that are on top of them. That was a secondary thing, so I had to find lights on them. And it's really a really cool spot. And even the bar that we have back here, that came from I think
England, right?
Ireland or England.
One of those, yeah.
And it made its way all the way over here undamaged. It was in a few different parts. It made it the whole way over here from over in Europe. And then when it got to Ohio, they dropped it off of a truck and put forks from a
God love them. God love them. Transportation.
Amazing. You could get all the way over here from Europe, and then it took Ohio to ruin it. But it did get fixed. And so we even have a whole cool bar in here, which stunk, by the way. I had to scrub it, I don't know, 6 different times to get the weird smell out of it. But it's turned into a really cool spot, and it's a really cool.
There's a pool table in there. There's a couple Chesterfield chairs. That's where Becca's sitting right now. Those are very comfortable. That's where I want to be when I'm there.
Got a reproduction of the presidential desk.
Yep. So that was the famous one where they got the photo of John, peeking out from behind the desk. So that's the desk that's in there. There's a humidor in there. There's a refrigerator for yeast in there. Obviously, keep the proprietary yeast strain cool in there. So, yeah.
See if I can take you guys around.
We'll take a tour here. So,
Okay. So I don't know if maybe I'm gonna unplug this. My sound. All right. How's my sound?
You sound fine. Yeah.
Sound fine?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So first thing that we've gotten here is this is Royce's. This is for himself.
Okay. Like some memorabilia from a sports career and
This
stuff
is
like that.
all of things that he's like won over the years of being in baseball. So there's
Yeah.
that's his personal
Yeah.
shrine.
He played college baseball, so yeah.
Yes, to being in baseball. This is
Relief pitcher.
President.
There's the desk. Yep. Famous desk. Secret drawers in there and stuff. The shelves have the cool ladder on there, so. We lost your sound now, so.
You can't hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you. I guess we
You might
turned
be
away.
covering up the mic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm even touching the mic. I don't know where the mic
Okay.
is. But these are the shelves behind
Yep.
me. These are the lights that we have. But there's just, I mean, there's tons of whiskey everywhere. And when we got all the stuff in here, I was trying to work through like putting stuff together by distillery, or type of whiskey that it was.
Mm-hmm.
We also have like this cool,
I think I'm going to get a second drink.
bomb burgers, huh? That's hilarious. I don't know if you guys can see this cool light or not, but we've got a nice
Bonus cork pop there.
stained glass billiards thing.
Nice.
Billiards, lamp.
Whoa, that ceiling's awesome.
Copper
Ceiling's
ceiling.
awesome. Yep. Copper
Ceiling's great.
ceiling.
We also have Papa's hat in here.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
And then
cool.
these are actually, we also have a ton of history in here. Like this is not just bottles.
Right.
This was from the, let's see, which one was this? Do you remember what this one is, Steve?
Yeah, that's from the New Orleans Bourbon Festival, a shadow box with the Royce first award he ever won was
This
that.
is not a shadow box.
Well, I can't see what it is. It's. I thought
It
that's
is
what
kinda
that was.
shadowed.
Yeah.
No, this one was like plans for, what are the different ones?
Oh, Old Crow, baby.
No, this one.
Buffalo Trace.
Oh,
Sorry,
the Stitzel Weller Distillery.
Oh, okay. Stitzel.
This
Damn,
is like
that's
original
awesome.
plans from
Wow.
Stitzel Weller.
Sorry, we couldn't see it there. I
Sorry,
tried.
but that's back here. You can't, it's kind of, lost on there.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Over here we have the entire, this is old whiskey
Okay,
shelf.
that's the old whiskey section.
Decanters and stuff.
Yep.
Old decanters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top, there's a train set up there somewhere.
Yeah, I think I found most of those for him. He bought a
Yes,
lot
he
of them
did.
for me. Yeah.
And from Jason Bronner, or no, from that random lady, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you talking about the
But
train
there's just-
or the decanters?
So we've
Well,
got
they're both. It's a decanter train, is what that is up there.
Oh.
got a deer hammer spot.
Oh, the
here.
deer hammer section.
Yep, actually, there's a lot of deer hammer over here.
Ah,
Deer hammer, some Old Monroe, Old 55. We got like a little bit of everything in here.
Those
We
all have the
old-
same bottles, by the way. Yeah. Deer hammer and Old 55, same bottles.
bathroom. Now, there's
Bathroom.
something cool in the bathroom, and it's not a log.
Okay.
Look at this.
not me.
This is amazing.
This is from Heaven Hill Distillery. I don't know if you guys can see it.
We can't hear you there.
Oh, you can hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
now
So
we
this
can.
is from the Heaven Hill Distillery, and there's a $2 bill in this.
Okay.
And it says, "Thank you very much for purchasing our Heaven Hill brand of bourbon whiskey. We appreciate your patronage and our label and hope that our refund is one small way which we can thank you for your loyalty throughout the years. Our company, which is a very small family-owned
Oh, sure.
distillery,
Sure.
prides itself on producing only the finest bourbon whiskey. And it's only by doing this that we can expect to remain in business. Hopefully, one of these days, in the not too distant future, your travels will bring you to the picturesque and historic town of Bardstown, and you'll have the opportunity to stop by and visit us. In the meantime, let us assure you that we will continue to do everything humanly possible to be certain that each bottle of Heaven Hill measures up to the slogan for many years as the best of the great Kentucky bourbons.
So they sent the person $2?
Yours very truly, Max L. Shapira, Executive Vice President, dated 9/21/85.
85. And does it look like it's actually signed by Max?
It's that person. But this is like we have the letter and everything on here
That's wild.
that we got from one of Royce. Well, it's like the county lawyer or whatever he is.
Oh, okay.
But cool stuff in here. There's a lot of
Show
history
the bar
here.
too. They got to see the bar.
This is the bar.
Yeah, the forklift struck bar.
Yeah.
Yep,
So there's
it got fixed, but still.
it's
there.
like one of those deals that has overhead too. It's like you're in a little station.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
She's in there. She's in there now, so you can see the wood overhead.
On
So-
the side of it.
Wow.
Here's a vintage absinthe mirror that I bought Royce from
Okay.
over in the Netherlands. I mean, there's just like stuff everywhere. This is look at this thing. Oh, there's whiskey in this, but this is a still decanter.
Wow. Is that from Michter's back in the day?
I have no idea.
I think that's an old Michter's
There's whiskey in it. No, it's not. It's just a decanter. I don't think it's even. I don't know who it's from. Is there whiskey?
I think that's the one Michter's had the thing where they'd sell all of them, or they'd break them on the parking lot, and they had to break a bunch of them.
We've got a All Nations Welcome But Carry
Yeah, the hatchet. Yep.
hatchet in here. We've got some old bits up here that I passed around to everyone that one night.
Yeah, the BVS.
We've got the
Yeah, there you go for playing pool.
we can get in and out of the
Oh,
room.
the secret door there.
Oh, nice.
Secret door, yeah.
Secret door.
Yeah, the secret door is very important. But Royce just has like little stills all over the place. He's got this little still up here.
Right. That's what he does. A lot of memorabilia in there.
There's tons of like cool history things inside of here, which I just think is like the coolest part. And then of course there's a samurai sword.
Samurai sword with blood on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Out of where the samurai sword is from. Because of course, why wouldn't we have a samurai sword, right?
Yeah. I just watched today the Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair.
Oh, nice. I got to check that out.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man. It is so cool. But you got to carve out like 5 hours. It's a lot. So
Yeah, so
I'll take that sword through TSA.
yeah, there.
the space is pretty cool in here. We play pool, we hang out. Steve and Royce giggle.
We like to hang out. We like to hang out in there.
They giggle in here all the time.
I am. She skipped over Baumburgers. I know where it's at though. So
Yeah, you know where it is. I don't need anybody else to know where it is, but there's just whiskey, obviously. And there's whiskey from like all over the place. Like, I'm not going to try and say that there's like, there's not like a ton of high end whiskeys in here, but there's a lot of whiskeys from everywhere in here.
yeah,
Which I think is cool. You know, you're not
it's just not
coming,
Neeley. It's everybody.
you're not just coming like being like, oh man, you guys got like George T. Stagg from the past, like however many years. It's like, no, like we have some of those things, you know, we've got, the handies and we've got bookers and stuff like that, but like we got handies in here.
It never gets old, right?
But
And bung holes. Talking
yeah,
about
bunk holes. But I mean, there's just like cool bottles from like cool craft places, which I think is cooler. So you get to taste stuff that maybe you've never seen before.
Yeah. So there you go.
You know, and
Royce's office.
Roy's open to pour whatever you want and smoke cigars. And,
It's cool because if you go in there, there's a ledger. You have to sign in. So yeah.
Yep.
Maybe you become part of the history of the that room then, the office. So yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
very, very cool.
It's a cool spot.
It is a cool spot. It's like I said, so good. It's like a Mirage. It's almost hard to believe that it's real. It's so cool. So
And everybody always thinks that we're in a basement, which is like my favorite part about it.
uh-huh.
And also there's a big window over here and that looks out into the garage. So you can see people coming in and out of the garage if you need to.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you just drink whiskey and giggle in here and things get moved around a lot too. Like this looks like a working, pool table as in like people, like Royce just has paperwork on it. But the second he has people over, this whole thing gets cleared off. He stacks everything on his desk and, people just like shoot pool in here. And that's, I think, pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So there you go.
it's a fun spot to hang out at. Steve knows that because he
Absolutely.
pesters me every single time he comes over.
Yeah. Well, we end up staying up way too late and drinking way too much, but it
Every
happens.
single time. My only complaint is that we need to get different bar stools in here.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be the phone call I get from apparently these people who pester you from being on the Bourbon Daily is, hey,
Yeah.
did you want to buy bar
Bar
stools?
stool salespeople will now be calling.
Yeah,
Bar
they're gonna be
stools.
calling and being like, hey, we heard,
Hey.
heard you on the Bourbon Daily and like you're looking at bar stools. And I'm like, I'm not looking at them. I just want to get some. Like,
a
well,
bar stool
I actually got a
salesperson.
steal.
I think they have some in Ireland.
We just need different bar stools. These bar stools sucks. I want a back on my bar stool.
Right. Bronner decided to discontinue the backs on his bar stools, and they came back after I don't know, 6-7 months. So he invested in all these bar stools, got rid of his nice ones with the backs. He's like, people don't want that. And then he went back to it. So
we always want it.
Right. The back's good.
How would I not want a back?
Yeah.
The only reason you don't have a back on something is if you want people to leave soon.
Exactly. If you're trying to turn over tables, get rid of the stools with the backs on it. But,
make them uncomfortable, and then no one will hang around for too long.
Right.
I hate sitting on these damn bar stools. They look cool. They're like they're whiskey barrels, but I fucking hate these bar stools.
Yeah, we'll get on that.
I want something with a back where I can, get comfortable.
Yeah.
Put my feet up and, have a good time.
Yeah. I've been to a couple parties in there too, and people right away want the bar stools. They're fighting over who gets to sit at the bar. I sneak over to the Chesterfield chairs, but that's me. Yeah,
it's the comfiest spot to sit, and it's I buy Royce too many cool things to put on the shelves too, because they're really full at this point of just cool things that I've found for him, and that's kind of the point. There's some old hydrometers over here and. A whiskey thief from Vendome, and there's just cool stuff. The more you look, the more things you discover.
Right.
Which I think is kind of cool.
Very cool. Well, there you go. There's a little bit about the Bourbon Mirage of Royce's office. So fun stuff. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on my website at sabertoothcyber.com.
All right, Joe.
I'm on Instagram at bourbon_aficionado.
All right, Lenny.
You can find me and the rest of Deerhammer on social media at Deerhammer, on the webs at deerhammer.com, where you can order our bottles shipped straight to your door in just about every state. And then come visit us in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado.
Sweet. Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media platforms. I have a website, steveakeley.com. There's also a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. All of our content's out there. Also at the Barrel Shop, we've always got cool things going on. We got a festival coming up on January 10th. Lenny will be in there for that. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com, if you'd like to get tickets to that under the classes and events page. Miss Becca Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, Wesley, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
That'll do it for today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
So long.
Hey, guys.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.